And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Iowa Speedway as we get ready for the running of the American Ethanol 200 presented by Enogen here today. This is chase race number 8 of the Oreo Truck Series. Means that after this, we got only 2 more stops, Talladegas and Joltis, before we will know who will be the Season 5 Oreo Truck Series champion. Here today, it's definitely going to be interesting because this is a track that we have never raced at before in the NNSCRA Oreo Truck Series, Mobile Cup Series, Snickers Cup Series. So we're going to definitely be taking notes here during this race weekend to see if we may be returning to this track in Season 6. On the point for this race, as a matter of fact, the front row is made up of 2 chasers. Chris Dollerton comes in 3rd in the points, a total of 17 points behind Dylan Poteet. He's going to start on the point alongside of him. Another Toyota, it's an all-Toyota front row with Dylan Young on the outside of the front row. Dylan Young is currently 10th in the points, and according to what I'm seeing here, he's a total of 57 points back from points leader Dylan Poteet. Then you got Derek Reed, he'll line up in the 3rd position. Then another chaser, Christopher Martin, lines up in 4th. Christopher Martin comes into this race 6th in the points, and a total of 48 points back from points leader Dylan Poteet, so he still is in contention too. Then it's James McLeod, Hayden Klein, Emilio Navarrete, and John Cittadino. That is the top 8 that you can see there in your screen. The way that the points look like coming into today's race, they're rather close. Dylan Poteet comes in with a 13-point advantage over Sean Galligan. Then, as I said, 17 points back to Chris Dollerton. Then the gap seems to open up. It's about 41 points back to Alex Tanker, 44 back to Danica Shirley, and then 48 back, as I said, to Christopher Martin. Then 53 back to Stephen Pollard III and Kyle Sosnowski. And then, as I said before, about 57 points back to Matthew Rodriguez and Dylan Young. So it is rather spaced out after you get by 3rd place. So it looks like Poteet, Galligan, Dollerton, they may be the 3 that are going to be battling for the points lead, at least here today. But Tanker, Shirley, Martin, Pollard III, Sosnowski, they still have an opportunity today with a win or possibly a good run and hardships by the other top 3, an opportunity to get back into the picture for the championship. Time to get these trucks rolling off. I've been told by people this track is a wreck fest. We're going to have to see just exactly who will survive today, if indeed we do have a wreck fest on our hands. Everybody rolls off of pit road. This is our final stop for a short track race here in Season 5. We'll see which driver's going to be able to make the most of it, as here comes your starting grid for today's race here at Iowa Speedway. Then, Chris Dollerton, Dylan Young, ready to get us under the green flag. Dylan Young winless this season. I'm looking through the points right now. He and Alex Tanker are the only 2 chasers this season that do not have a victory. So he would love to be able to pick up at least 1 win by the end of the season. Chris Dollerton would love to pick up his 3rd win of the season as the green flag is out. And we are underway at Iowa. Let's see how long they'll be able to keep it green, as Dollerton's going to take the lead. Now Derek Reed comes to the inside of Dylan Young. That's for 2nd. James McLeod right behind him. So far we're clean and green, heading into turn number 3. Doing a pretty good job keeping it together here. Oh man, Dollerton slips up the track. Derek Reed gets into him, and Dollerton, the leader, has spun right in front of the field. Back it down, back it down. And everybody gets by. How? I'm not sure, but everyone got by the spinning Chris Dollerton machine. Oh my goodness. And you know the ironic thing about all this? I think Dollarton's going to go and move back up to the second position, because that's where I think he slid across the start-finish line. Derek Reed's going to be the leader, and he's coming down pit road. Dylan Young deciding to stay out. I don't know if Derek Reed's coming down because of damage or just pit strategy. Well, he's coming down pit road anyway. Dollarton staying out, McLeod staying out. This was right up at the front of the field, and there is Dollarton. I told you that he slid across the start-finish line when that caution came out. And I think he's going to restart in the second position. What a stroke of luck there for the 83. But what a great job by everybody to avoid the spinning Chris Dollarton machine. We got to look back at the replay and take a good look at that. That was amazing. Well, who would have thought that our Iowa race was going to start off like this? They tried going 3 wide for the lead. Derek Reed's car got really loose on him. He went up the racetrack, gets into the left rear of Dollarton, down to McLeod, and watch right here. This is what I'm talking about. Watch when they slide across our finish line. Caution flag's out at this point. You can see Dollarton just barely slid across the start-finish line with the rear of his truck before Dylan Young did. O'Galligan gets into Luke Walker. Citadino got the wall. Galligan got the wall. Nicole Williams gets turned by Matthew Rodriguez, but for the most part, everybody got through that really well, and a great job by Chris Dollarton to keep his foot on the brake, allow that truck to not slide back up the racetrack. Otherwise, we would have had a lot of really wrecked race cars here in the front straightaway, but unbelievable job by Chris Dollarton to keep that car down. Great job by everybody else getting by, not wrecking each other in the attempt to do so. And what a stroke of luck for Chris Dollarton to slide across the start-finish line when the caution waved in the second position. Getting ready to go back to green flag racing. It'll be on lap 6 of 25. That should give us a total of 20 laps to go here today. Dylan Young is going to be the leader. How about Chris Dollarton? I still can't believe he still is up here in second place. Very, very rarely do you see an occasion where a driver spins out, but so close to the start-finish line that he really doesn't lose that many positions. He really dodged a bullet right there. Did third in the standings. James McLeod is going to be third. Fourth place, Emilio Navarrete and Margaret Mason will be fifth. Then it's Christopher Martin, Luke Walker, Hayden Klein, Sean Galligan, and Charles Jackson completing the top 10. Let's find the rest of our chasers. There's Danica Shirley back in 12th place. You got to jump back quite a ways here before you get to Matthew Rodriguez and Nick Eggleston in 18th and 19th. Sosnowski back in 20th. Jumping back even further is where we have to go in order to find Alex Tanker. He's going to restart all the way back in 34th. Stephen Pollard, the third, back in 36th. Dylan Poteet, the points leader, way back here in 40th position. I think he may have made a pit stop with Carter Keselowski and Derek Reed as the green flag comes back out. Chris Dollarton going to go to the high side. They're going to go 3 wide. McLeod Navarrete. Oh, boy. And, oh, there goes Chase McLeod around. He got clipped by Chris Dollarton, and the caution's out again. McLeod spins it down to the inside retaining wall. There's more wrecking going on ahead. Felix Harris is in it. Pollard the third. Houston Johnson. Sky Commons. Keselowski. Derek Reed. Oh, there was another car that was back there. Badly damaged. I couldn't even tell. I think it teleported to pit road already. Seth Cole. Felix Harris. Sky Commons is in it. Matthew Rodriguez. I think he got a piece of it. I think Dylan Poteet may have gotten through it, though. Another car on the infield. That's Danica Shirley. I don't know if she got a piece of it or not. Oh, yes, she did. Yes, there is some damage to the hood of the driver came in 5th in the point standings. Also, the current rookie points leader, Margaret Mason, also involved. And she started inside the top 10. There's Stephen Pollard, the third. Came in 7th in the points. And that truck is definitely done for the day. It's a tough break for that team. I'm pretty sure there were some other drivers that may have gotten pieces of it, but I'm not seeing them. They may have already DNF'd. Caution is out for the second time this race, and there's Chris Dollarton. You can see he's got some damage to the right side of his car now. He was the one that got into James McLeod, and Emilio Navarrete is now the new leader of this race. So we're going to take a look back at the replay. Well, here it was. This was coming through turn number 2. And you can just see right there, either McLeod comes out or up or Dollarton came down, both trying to avoid each other. You could tell they really weren't trying to wreck each other. And Margaret Mason just got clipped there. Christopher Martin, a great job getting through. Look at James McLeod nearly got turned onto his side there. Actually, he did get turned over. I thought he actually saved it and stayed on all four wheels. His truck actually did flip. And then there's Danica Shirley running into John Cittadino. I do believe that's how that second incident's going to take place. Nick Eggleston coming into view. Oh, he gets through it. Well, maybe this isn't how the second incident happens. How does that second wreck take place? Is it further back here? Oh, there it was. Oh, that was back here with Richard Johnson and Felix Harris. What in the world happened to these guys? Oh, they had their own little skirmish coming off of turn number 2. Did Felix Harris and Richard Johnson right there. And that might have been in trying to avoid the flipping James McLeod machine. There's Eggleston, Sosnowski, Dunham. They're able to get to the inside. Matt Rod's held up behind these two. And then as these two begin to spin around, there are going to be some others just come into view here. There's Sean Henley, last week's winner from Texas. He gets a little piece of it. Seth Cole's going to run straight into this as he's going to get nailed from behind by Sky Commons. Rod Houston's going to have nowhere to go. Stephen Pollard the third. Oh my goodness, Stephen never even slowed down. And look at Dylan Poteet. I think Poteet got through that with no damage at all. How he did, I don't know, but the points leader, I think, got through with absolutely no damage. He missed Sky Commons, too. There's Carter Keselowski there. He got a piece of it. And I think Eric Burton may have gotten by it in the 33, too, but what a drive there by the 31 of Dylan Poteet. Also makes me think we need to go on board with him, see how he got through that wreck. On board with Dylan Poteet, take a look at how he gets through this incident. Wow. He nearly clobbered Stephen Pollard the third, and somehow, or Sky Commons I guess it was, but somehow that car just whiplashed around right out of his way. Very obliging. Going back to green on lap 11 of 25. Emilio Navarrete out in front. Navarrete looking, I believe, for his second win of the season. No, he's looking for his first win of the season in the Truck Series. He's got a big opportunity right now. Dylan Young, I don't think he's fallen outside of the top 2 all day long. He's going to restart second. Christopher Martin's now third. Hayden Klein fourth, and Charles Jackson fifth. Then it's Jacob Cook in sixth. Seventh is Sean Galligan. Now keep in mind, Sean Galligan came in only 13 points behind Dylan Poteet. Poteet got through that wreck, but he is way back in the field. So Poteet still got some work to do. We're not yet to halfway, so he still has time, but Galligan's 7th. Dollerton has definitely been surviving today. He's been involved in the 2 cautions we've had. He's going to restart 8th. 9th is going to be Nicole Williams, and Maggie Vidar, who completes the top 10. We updated you on 2 of the 3 drivers who came in the top 3 in the points. How about the points leader? Where is he going to restart? Poteet, the 31, starts back in 31st position. Seems legit. As the green flag comes back out, Emilio Navarrete takes it. The green car takes the green flag, and he got a good jump on everybody else. That's going to be key right here for keeping him out of trouble, at least here into turns 1 and 2, as Hayden Klein looks to the inside of Christopher Martin and Dylan Young. That's 3 wide for second. Oh, Dylan Young, Christopher Martin making contact. No. Into the wall they go. And I think they saved it. They did save it. Wow. But they did get the wall, too. Dylan Young's losing positions hand over fist, and the caution flag is out. Caution flag waves. Oh, wait a minute. I think we're racing it back to the line. Perhaps not. Oh, out of turn 4. Hayden Klein was starting to reel in Emilio Navarrete, but the caution's out now. Navarrete will lead us under the caution flag one more time. And I really don't know what the caution came out for this time. I don't have a clue. Oh, whoa. That's the leaders right there. Charles Jackson just spun around Hayden Klein. Now Jackson's got damage on his 29. What do these guys think they're doing? Navarrete's in the middle of all this traffic. What are they doing? I don't know, but Jackson just ended up with a lot of damage as a result of that. And he was up inside the top 5. Why is Navarrete in the middle of this traffic here? I'm not sure. Should be letting all of them by. Caution waves for the 3rd time today, though. Chaos taking place here at Iowa. Okay, now he's letting all these cars go by. It's about time, but I don't know what the deal was there, and that's a tough break for Charles Jackson, who was trying to slow up in order to not hit Hayden Klein. He spun him around, and now Charles Jackson has to give up third place in order to come down and make a pit stop. That's a tough break for that team. Let's see what brought out our yellow. Here was the reason for the caution coming out. It really, I don't think, relished a caution, but they put it out anyway. Margaret Mason, Tony Blaze are going to make contact coming off turn 4. Trent Dunham gets held up behind these guys. Then he comes down, tries to avoid, while Margaret Mason and Tony Blaze make more contact, but then they saved it somehow, some way, as Margaret comes up in front of both Mason Wood and Colin Welty. They managed to not run into the back of her. But they did a good job of hanging on to it. I'm actually surprised they did throw the yellow for that. Look at Austin LaPlante. I think he went 5 wide on the apron to make a pass on Tony Blazer and others. Great move right there, but that was the reason the caution flag came out. They had it saved, but NASCAR decides to throw the yellow anyway. We're under the caution flag. We're past halfway. Let's go back to green. Getting ready to go back to green flag racing once again. This time when they take the green flag, we'll have a total of 9 laps to go. So we are at less than 10 to go, which means any lap cars we might have had will not be lining up on the inside line. We haven't had any trouble with lap cars at all today. No drivers have fallen off the lead lap. If they have, they've DNF'd from the race. And speaking of those drivers, let's update you on those particular drivers that are out of the race. Actually, we want to just quickly make sure, see if Tony Blazer is still in this event. If he isn't, he will be another driver who has gone behind the wall, and it is indeed confirmed he has DNF'd from this race, along with Seth Cole, Stephen Pollard III, Derek Reed, Sky Commons, and Carter Keselowski. Let's try and give you as quickly a rundown as we can of where everybody's going to restart. Emilio Navarrete is the leader, Hayden Klein second, Christopher Martin third, fourth is Dylan Young. How about Sean Gallagher's moved his way up to fifth? 6th is Jacob Cook, Nicole Williams is 7th, Chris Dollerton 8th, 9th is Maggie Vidarvu, and John Cittadino completes the top 10. As the green flag comes out, let's see where the the points leader, Dylan Poteet is. Picked up 2 spots under that last run. He's now up to the 29th position. So we jump back up to the front, and Emilio Navarrete, looks like he didn't get quite as good a restart as he did the last time. Hayden Klein has now gone to his inside, and that's a battle for the lead. Navarrete trying to get the run on the high side. Oh! Nearly into the wall they go, but they kept it together. Hayden Klein, though, has cleared Emilio Navarrete, and he will take the lead for the first time today. Are we still green? Nope, we are under the yellow flag again, and Dylan Young gets spun around. Did everybody miss him, though? I think he just spun it. But I think he's going to lose a lot of positions, though, because I think they're racing it back to the line. That's a tough break for Dylan Young, who was in the 3rd position, was never outside the top 5 all day, and somebody else is spun in the front straightaway. I don't know who it was, or maybe that smoke on the front straightaway was the person who brought out our yellow flag. But Hayden Klein is now the leader, Jacob Cook is 2nd, Navarrete 3rd, Nicole Williams 4th, and Gallagher completes the top 5 as the caution's out again. Let's take a look and see what happened. Well, here it was, another incident off turn 4. This time it's going to be Alex Tanker, 4th in the points, making contact with Adam Chambers. Now, these two nearly had it saved, but I think they had some metal hook on each other or something. Then they go up into the wall. Tanker comes back down. Austin LaPlante's there, and LaPlante, he's not going to let up because the 18's come across his nose. And so the 18 truck's going to get spun right down across the nose of the 3M Ford. And that's the spin out that puts us under the caution flag. Look right there. You can see Anthony McCurry also going to get turned down towards the inside by Barney Ward. And those two nearly got into each other. That was close. Nice save there by Anthony McCurry, but that was awfully close. And now we got to take a look up ahead at what happens to Dylan Young. Oh, he squeezes Navarrete up into the wall. Navarrete can't do anything. Dylan Young then gets turned up to the outside retaining wall. Nicole Williams got a little piece of him there, too. That's what spun the 84 around. Ooh, Maggie Vidarvu doesn't know how lucky she is. She nearly got clipped. And Dylan Young really was avoided by everybody, but the big problem for him was they were racing it back around to the stripe. And while he's trying to get his truck turned around and everything, he lost positions hand over fist. He was 3rd last time around, and he's now way outside of the top 20, maybe not even outside the top 25. That's a tough turn of events there for that 84 team. Getting ready to go back under the green flag for what could be the final time today. When we go back to green, we'll have a total of 3 laps to go. If the caution comes out at any point during that, the race will be declared over under the caution flag, due to the fact that in 3 laps we will not be able to complete enough pace laps to get us back to green flag racing. Hayden Klein's the leader. Jacob Cook is now up to second. I don't think we talked about him all day. Emilio Navarrete back in third, Nicole Williams in fourth, and Sean Galligan, who right now we're being told, if everything ends the way that it is, he would be the new points leader heading into next week's race at Talladega. He is fifth. Sixth is Chris Dollarton. Seventh place is going to be Christopher Martin. Luke Walker now up into eighth. Maggie Vidarbu ninth, and 10th is Kyle Sosnowski. Let's find out where the 2 Dylans are. Dylan Poteet, the points leader, going to restart in 22nd, so he's picked up a lot of spots in the last few restarts, just not close enough yet to keep his points lead away from Sean Galligan. How about Dylan Young? I see him back there. After that spin out under caution, 26th position is where he is going to restart. That is a tough break for that team, as Hayden Klein's going to lead. Here comes Jacob Cook and Emilio Navarrete thinking about challenging for the lead. Oh, Hayden Klein's going to try and hold him off here. And here comes Navarrete to the inside of Jacob Cook. Look at Sean Galligan getting into the mix now. He's now moved up to 4th place, looking for even more. So they're going to be tight off this corner. Careful, they keep it together. No, we're not green flag racing. Caution is out. Race is over. And Hayden Klein at the line was able to get Emilio Navarrete. This race is over, and Hayden Klein will win under caution flag his 2nd race of the season. Navarrete, boy, I bet he was hoping they were going to stay green for one more lap. He would have had this thing. But it apparently was not to be. What a tough break there for Emilio Navarrete. He nearly had this thing in the bag if he had been able to have that go green one more lap. But Hayden Klein, I think we could safely say, saved by the caution. Just barely got Emilio Navarrete at the line. As a matter of fact, it was only by 2/100ths of a second. White flag being displayed right now. We're going to take a look really quickly back at just how close that finish was, and then we're going to come back for the checkered flag. Take a look at this coming off of turn 4. They were able to keep it all together. Nobody got the wall, nothing like that. I think if Hayden Klein had gotten the wall, Navarrete may have then been able to make the pass for the win, but take a look here. Navarrete just trying as hard as he can to get him here at the stripe, and that's how close it was. Navarrete, oh, so close. Boy, we can't really get a good view, can we? Let's try the helicopter view anyway. That's how close it was between Navarrete and Hayden Klein for this win here today at Iowa. Jacob Cook, you see, will get 3rd, Galligan 4th, and Dollarton's going to complete the top 5. Navarrete, oh, so close. I bet he's hoping that Hayden Klein may have scraped the wall, or that we had been able to go green one more lap and Navarrete would have had this thing. But Hayden Klein's going to pick up his 2nd Truck Series win of the season, so let's go back for the checkered flag. Here they come out of turn number 4 for the final time. Hayden Klein, what a great job he did here today. Picks up his 2nd Truck Series win of the season, and it comes here at Iowa Speedway. Checker flag in the air over the hood of the Crown Royal Ford F-Series. Hayden Klein is our winner. Emilio Navarrete, what a heartbreak. 2/100ths of a second was all that stood between him and his 1st Truck Series win of the season. He'll have to settle for 2nd. Jacob Cook, a great run in 3rd. He was, I think, the sleeper of the day. Really, we didn't talk about him hardly at all. Sean Galligan, who we've been told is the new points leader of the Truck Series, he is going to finish in 4th. And what about Chris Dollarton? What a roller coaster day he had. Got started on the pole, got turned around for the first caution of the day, but slid across start-finish line in 2nd place. That kept him inside the top 5. He then ended up getting involved in the 2nd incident as well, but he ended up surviving to finish 5th. And then the rest of the top 10, we'll show them to you here instead of on the grid. Nicole Williams in 6th. How about Christopher Martin? Great run for that 2-time winner. That may put him back in the championship hunt as he finishes 7th. Luke Walker 8th. Maggie Vidarbu will make that actually. Dom Capps finishes in 9th. And Adam Chambers will finish the day in the 10th position. But there is Hayden Klein. Let's update you on where the rest of our chasers ended up finishing today. Nick Eggleston, he got 13th place. Dylan Young, what a comeback for him. Remember, he got turned around there under caution. He finishes 16th, though. Rest of the drivers, Alex Tanker, he'll finish in the 21st position. Matthew Rodriguez in 25th. Looking further down, Sosnowski's going to get 29th. Danica Shirley in 30th. And, oh my goodness gracious sakes alive, Dylan Poteet finished a lap down in 35th. I'm not sure how that happened, but he did. He finished a lap down to the leaders in 35th position, so no wonder he didn't have the points lead leaving today. And then the rest of the chasers that finished out of this race, Stephen Pollard, the third in 39th position, was the only driver in the chase to DNF from today's race. So I don't know what the advantages Sean Galligan's going to have over Dylan Poteet and Chris Dollerton heading into next week's race at Talladega, but you can bet it's going to be pretty doggone close, as Dylan Poteet, for the first time this chase, has lost the points lead, and it's coming down to the critical time as well. Hope you guys enjoyed today's race. If you did, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe, become part of the crew today. Congratulations to Hayden Klein, his second win of the season here in the Season 5 Truck Series. Hope that you will tune in for the Mobile and Snickers Cup Series events coming here very soon. And if we have anything like we had here today, it's certainly going to really combine the points up really close heading into our final 2 Super Speedway races to end off this season. You've been watching a production of the NNSCRA Offline Racing at its best. Here comes your official finish results, overall points, rookie points, and chase points heading into next week's race at Talladega.